Welcome to the second episode of Health Hat's occasional series, Artificial Intelligence Can Work for You. The first episode, AI, Neither Artificial Nor Intelligent, How I Use Artificial Intelligence to Make My Multimedia DIY Do-It-Yourself Sausage. Welcome to Health Hats, the podcast. A longtime reader, John, called to tell me he opens all my podcast notifications and emails, yet never listens to anything smelling technical. But he opened this one, and for the first time, he had an inkling of what AI might be. Mission accomplished. So let's take another step and use our senses to picture this animal, artificial intelligence. How much can we recognize? What feels like sci-fi? What smells like BS? How much is inconceivable? Think of cell phone inventor Alan Gross, who conceived of the cell phone after comic strip creator Chester Gould introduced Dick Tracy's two-way wrist radio in 1946. A path from nowhere in human consciousness to a figment of someone's imagination in a cartoon, 1946, then opened a mind to possibilities, 1964, a concept and prototype in 1973, and a product in 1983. The digital phone, 1990, just 35 years ago. You know the rest. So let's talk about intelligence for a minute. I frame human intelligence in several ways. One is that data can lead to information, sometimes to knowledge, and occasionally to wisdom. Another is how I think about health: physical, mental, and spiritual health. So perhaps for intelligence, physical health is clinical information about the body. Mental intelligence is feelings, and spiritual intelligence is faith and ethics. So far, wisdom, feelings, faith, and ethics seem uniquely human. Recently, I visited Eric Pinaud, my dear friend and go-to info tech translator. I needed help paddling through the AI soup. I can confidently discuss my AI experiments, hopes, desires, fears, and outrage, but I can't answer the question, what the heck is AI anyway? So while I understood Eric while we were talking, I found no retrievable home for this new knowledge anywhere in my neural network. A month later, during podcast production, hear what I did there? I'm sounding more confident than I am. Just like the voice of AI. Question and verify everything. I will interrupt our recorded conversation from time to time to ask questions and report on answers I find from Eric or Claude. Claude isn't another person in my network. Claude 3.5 Sonnet is an AI assistant computer program designed to interact with humans and help them through natural conversations. Think of it as a software that can understand what you wrote and responds helpfully, like conversing with a knowledgeable person, like Eric, except Claude never sleeps and doesn't play the harmonica. So, Eric, what is AI? The first notable AI development was Arthur Samuel's checkers program in 1952, which could learn and play the game independently. Another significant milestone was the logic theorist, developed in 1955 by Alan Newell and Herbert Simon, which could mimic human problem-solving skills. I'm overwhelmed by how all the types of AI fit together, with their overlaps and subsets. You're hearing many labels with AI: narrow AI, broad AI, generative AI, and artificial general intelligence. Then there are types of AI: machine learning and deep learning, natural language processing and large language models, predictive analytics and translation, robotics, and speech and voice recognition. I suggest you just let this information and stories wash over you. Some will hook, most won't. That's okay. It's called learning by planting seeds. Hopefully, a drop of curiosity will feed a sprout. I host, write, and produce Health Hats the podcast, with assistance from Kayla Nelson and Leon and Oscar Van Leeuwen. Music from Joey Van Leeuwen. I play Barry sax on some episodes alone or with the Lechuga Fresca Latin Band. I'm grateful to you who have the critical roles as listeners, readers, and watchers. Subscribe and contribute. If you like it, share it. See you around the block.